Welcome to the channel and welcome to today's weird video. Just me today, just me. Oh, and also my Doge Jasper, who has dived in to the canal today. Right, anyway, what are we doing? We're getting the new wheels, which are on the Pulsar, which are for the Pulsar, chucking them in the Datsun, and we're going to be dropping them off over at an alloy wheel repair. Just a bit of a vlog. But also, I haven't used the Datsun properly for actually doing anything in, like, that you would use a pickup truck for. So, interesting. Right, so, I love this pickup truck. So here they all are, the OZs. Interesting price. So these tyres are actually going to be coming off. They're not going back on because I'm going to get the same tyres which are on here. So the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. So these will come off. The price for this is like £70. The price for these is like 60. So not a bad difference between the two. And in terms of what they do, they actually acid dip them, which is not the norm in the UK, believe it or not, because I had these done over at a place and you can see chipped already. They actually didn't even remove the tyres, which is my fault. I should have inquired a little bit more to who did these last. But yeah, poo-poo, always double check. These will be redone soon. The Z's not a massive priority because it always looks all right. Whereas the Pulsar's a bag of shit. And this is slowly well, actually, no, the truck's pretty bad at the moment as well. But this is going in soon. But you can see all the paint's coming off the filler. But luckily enough, underneath it, not so bad. But this all goes in soon for respray and a bunch of work and stuff. But anyway, I digress. These are all good. They're going in now. Just thought I'd show you. So the price is pretty good. 60 odd for these, acid dipped, tanked, etc, etc. And that's like 70 odd, so not bad. Not too bad at all. Let's try and get this thing started. Oh, do you like my truck? So loud. Love it. Anyway, so if you're new here, this is my Datsun pickup truck. Oh, custom interior, which is still being put together. Momo, mahogany heritage steering wheel, mahogany gear shifter, and then a whole bunch of crap lying around, a bunch of gauges and all that nonsense. But I do absolutely adore this truck. It's my dream car. People might be wondering why it's not been on the channel for a while. It's not been here because it's too low to the ground since the exhaust, and obviously it goes in for custom coilovers in literally a month. I'm just looking at the date. So it goes in for custom coilovers in a month. So then I can actually start bringing it back to the channel. And then obviously the paint issue, because it's embarrassing, paint falling off my truck. But anyway, I need to use it today, so it's back here for today's video. Let's go to a place called Swindon, actually. Platinum Alloys. That's the closest sort of, but best one that I could find that actually does acid dipping before they actually powder coat and then lacquer finish the wheels. So let's go. randomly stopped in front of me. Good times. Now, so hey, this thing's always funny on the motorway. No one quite knows what it is. It's always funny. I think people expect it to go slow. It has a little turbo. Right then, so doing this all in public, which is very, very odd, but never mind. Anyway, dropped them all off. Really, really nice people. Let me actually make sure I'm in the frame. Nice people. Should be cheap. Should be quick. By next week, should come back. Yeah, not bad to be fair. Went for a mid-anth, they called it. Mid-anthracite, I think is what it is. It's been powder coated twice, then lacquered over. So we'll do like a big reveal next week, because obviously I can only describe what colour it is. But quite impressed with this setup, not bad. Had some absolute garbage ones in the UK before, so pretty pleased with this one. But let's get home and then tell you some other bits and pieces about what's coming up on the channel moving forwards. So I'm back, yay. Happy with that, really, really happy with that. I love that truck, it handled so well. Scooting on down the motorway. But I thought I'd take the opportunity just to say, like, hey, look, where have I been? Because the channel has not been active. And basically the Pulsar has been kicking my ass. Drive shafts, we can't put the boots on the drive shafts, and we can't figure out this leak. So the idea is to basically source new drive shafts with CV boots attached, and then put them in, take it somewhere to fix the leak, and then continue the work from there. Like us, you know, me and Nick will probably end up doing most of the work again. But the other side of it is like, well, why can't I just wait for, you know, CV boots? CV boots are really hard to find for that car. So I thought, well, if I can find a breaker that's got good drive shafts ready to go, I might as well just chuck them in and then keep my drive shafts as spares, and then buy boots for them and then store them somewhere and just have them as spares, because drive shafts do go. So that's where we've been basically, is that car's been kicking my ass, and then Nick's been busy. And I didn't really want to do any videos without Nick, or I didn't anyway. Now I actually don't care. I'm happy to do them by myself again. But I also don't know whether you guys are expecting someone else here on this channel all the time. So I just want to throw it out there that, hey, look, you know, I want you guys to enjoy it and keep watching. Nick is only free at some times. And to be able to do the 3 uploads a week is going to be tricky if I have to wait for Nick. Nick obviously does his own stuff with his cars and things like that, but he's not comfortable recording. He doesn't really record that much. I am the one that does all the recording, the editing, and I basically run this channel. Nick's very good at replying to comments, but he doesn't do any of the recording stuff. So despite the fact that he does do things with his own car, in fact, he's been to a few car shows recently, he doesn't do any recording. So because he's busy and only free at certain times, I want to maintain the 3 times a week upload, but it may have to become somewhat some vloggy style videos just in the interim until things get moving again on the Pulsar, because the Pulsar is a really big project, but it is stalled at the moment. The truck's a really big project, but that's kind of stalled at the moment because I'm waiting for pretty major work to be done. I covered it anyway, I told you guys. So just thought I'd explain kind of where we got, where I've been, you know, why I'm here by myself, but then also to ask you guys, are you happy with that? Are you happy with me to do some videos by myself? Let me know down below. But thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Take care.